Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Now I was very hesitant to make this video because I don't want it to really trigger my anxiety because it's been a very difficult time for me and my family after losing Damien. I live abroad, but throughout the years we've interacted, and you interact in conversations when I visit home, just being around family, because my family is a very loving family. Um, with my, family member Damien, he does have severe alcoholism. It's always been like that for a very long time, since I was a child. So when he's not drinking, he's obviously a lovely person and he's very caring for his family, and no matter what, he's always stick up for his family. So I want to make something clear. Popeye News only know a little piece of whatever that girl's told him, and majority of what she has said is not true. It is not a fact. Play the victim to overshadow some other situation to make people feel sorry for you. And it's working for her. It is working for her. But let's not ignore the fact that KIPPO youth, that demon, he grew up in Rocky for the longest time before he met Damien. He's never known Damien all of his life. Okay? And I personally know one of their brothers called Ricky, who ended up going to Rocky because he was wanted in other parts for thieving. And I would try to be his friend and encourage him not to do things like that and try and steer him in the right direction. Obviously that didn't work because the moment me and him, don't talk, all of a sudden my teeth again, and he's wanted in Rocky and he had to leave. So KIPPO, the Dylan, whatever his name is, I remember when I used to talk to Ricky, and he would be like, oh, how Dylan a thieving clothes and this and there, and oh, he might go around in other community and he's thieving and he's not listening. So then fast forward now, I used to hear stories about how he's going around to people's house, throwing powder in the house, robbing old people, robbing disabled people, and even burn down house in banks. So he's been a criminal for the longest time, and he's not a good human being. My family member Damien took KIPPO in when his mother couldn't look after him, and this was fast forward when he moved to Westmoreland for work. So then when KIPPO went to Westmoreland, he would start thieving and everything. If you want to know the information, go out in the community and speak to the people in the community because they will tell you. He would start thieving and doing just bare fuckery. And at one point, he used to try and encourage Damien to follow him and thieve with him. And because Damien didn't want that and Damien kicked him out of the house, that's what burned him. That is literally what burned him the most. Damien and them mother always used to argue. A couple argument, they always used to have them problem because I feel like both of them had their own mental challenges, if I'm being honest. The family would always used to tell her, if you know it's not working, then leave. Why are you staying here? Leave. He's a alcoholic. Just leave. But no, she would come around, any little money that he makes, she would come around, take his money, take advantage of him, and then go and cheat with other men and breed and have kids. She also used to encourage her daughter Rikisha, the 20-year-old, to sleep with men to get money. Rikisha is known in Water Lane community for fucking older men and everything, excuse my language. At one point, people used to see in the community that her and her brother would sneak behind zinc and everything to go have sex. So let's just get that information out there, please. Because you're not about to lie and paint Damien like he's the worst person when you're no better. My thing is, you claim you have your auntie and your cousins who help you. Why haven't you gone to them in the past and report this? Why wait till the person is no longer here to speak their part for you to start tarnishing the name and reputation? That is absolutely disgusting and sickening. And the worst part about it is a lot of people who don't have their own common sense will just fall into the bait. There's more than two sides to a story. And it's heartbreaking to see that somebody like Popeye, you're supposed to be for justice and truth. You claim that you're always happy to hear two sides to a story and blah blah blah. But the truth is, you're just chasing the YouTube bag. Anything you hear quick, you run with it. Anything you hear quick, you run with it. You're not a relevant source. You're not credible. You are not reliable. And best believe me, know about evidence-based practice. You are not credible and you are not a reliable source. People don't feel confident via, call you or speak to you for you to post it through YouTube. They do not feel confident. And another thing, Rikisha, please leave your little sister alone. She not do nothing to you. She's an innocent child. How dare you go near her school and threaten to burn her house down because she doesn't want to interact with you and your other sister? How dare you? And just to make you aware, The police already know this information because we're not playing no games. We already told the police what you and your sister, she know exactly who she is, had said. So yeah, basically, the mother would always use Damion. She would always use him, and then cheat and go around with multiple men in the community and all of that, which Rikisha already knows. Rikisha already know that she had sex with multiple men, even till this age. And to the point she don't even know who the father of her first child is. But because you know this person's not here to speak, you had multiple opportunities to go back to school. Why didn't you? Why did you go to another man and have a child when you could have used that opportunity to go to school? God knows there's more side to the story, but more family, more friends would have to come out and talk. But don't you dare go around and start spreading lie. Don't do it. It's evil and God see everything. And can nobody come here and tell me about abuse? Because I personally know what it was like to be abused as a child growing up in foreign. Your family member trust friends, and then they have friends that come around and do what they think they want to do to you. But one thing with my family, when me scream, them go straight to the police. Them not hesitate. Talk about your mother, how she go around having kids with multiple men. She got 5 baby fathers, leave them all to struggle. A lot of her children are thieves, murderers, and liars. But you don't want to talk about that, including you. You are a thief.